Hi guys, please forgive the scruffy beard. And, you can't see I'm wearing, the R Robin here. And since I've started out of order doing reviews of Young Justice, I decided to at least try and go back and do the ones that have already been played, and starting with Independence Day. Now, Independence Day starts out with the first four of the members of Young Justice, or at least what we think are the first four members of Young Justice: Robin, Speedy, Kid Flash, and Aqualad, each taking down one of four ice villains. And, well, we now know why the ice villains were working together, but I will get to that when I review targets. The they get accepted to, or at least they think they do, to join the Justice League. And Speedy is like, "Don't call me psychic. Don't call us psychics. We are not psychics. Not anymore. Not after today." As it turns out, there's a reason for this, because, but I won't tell you about it because I saw it yesterday on the Brazilian um, version of the season finale with the English subtitles. But I won't mess up that. Why? I'll just make you want to see it now. Anyway, Speedy gets so upset about this that he leaves, and the three of them are like, "What do we do now? They won't let us in." They got this. The four guys go off on the meeting to discuss why there are ice villains, or as such, and then they get this emergency call out of this fire at Cadmus Labs. So Robin says, "Why don't we investigate?" They said because they didn't say we couldn't do that. And Aqualad and Kid Flash are like, "All right," they go. Now they go to Cadmus. They help stop the fire, but they notice that it's a two-story building, but they have an elevator that's basically for more than just, a two-story building. So they decide to continue to investigate. And they find what Cadmus is really doing, building a genetic mutation army. They run into Guardian, who says he's chief of security, but obviously, as chief of security at Cadmus, they don't tell him everything that's going on. Dr. Desmond that doesn't tell him everything, and he seems to be in charge of Cadmus at the moment. At least the board of directors of Cadmus have put him in charge. So they want. Desmond says, "We want these kids out of here. We can't let them leave." Guardian's like, "These aren't just your meddling kids." And this is after the boys confront him, saying, "What do you think you're doing here?" As it turns out, these genomorph things that rest on his shoulder are basically mind control things. So Guardian is not really in control all this time. But they get to level 52, I believe. It's where they find the human genomorph clone. And they realize that it is a clone of Superman. They even refer to him. They even Kid Flash even says they're making a slave of Superman's son, which is a very interesting way in dealing with the Superboy Superman relationship that will evolve in all of this. Uh, you know, because when they finally do, wait, that's in the next episode. Uh, so the the boys decide to free the Superboy, and he then goes to attacks them. Now, that's where that's where the first half um, ends up. And I think it's a real humdinger, and I think that the way they're going to be handling the Superman Superboy relationship is totally awesome. This way parents and kids can watch this cartoon together and not feel and the parents don't have to feel embarrassed about watching this with their kids. Um, Tell me what you think. Bye bye.